students. Good morning. Myself Subha. How are you? I hope you all are fine and safe at home. Welcome back to online class. Grade 9 Economics Unit 1 Understanding Development, Perspective Measurement and Sustainability. Before starting the lesson, we can recall the previous class portion. I thought you all have learned well. Okay, what we have learned in the previous class. The introduction about this lesson we have learned, isn't it? What is development? Development refers to the progress of a particular field or a particular person. Similarly, the economic progress of a country is known as economic development. Then next term, different indicators of development we have learned, and also different indicators of economic development also we have learned, isn't it? What are the different indicators of economic development? Net national product, per capita income, purchasing power parity and human development index. Is that it? Right. About that also detail we have learned already. Next, sustainability of development. Sustainability of development, that also we have learned earlier, isn't it? Next, what we have learned about the sustainability of development. The sustainability means what? Meeting our own needs without compromising the ability of future generation, isn't it? In this sustainability, there are three pillars. What are they? Economy, society and the environment. Okay, what are the three pillars of sustainability? Economy, society and the environment. So these, according to these principles, are also informally used as profit, people and planet. Okay. Next, perspective. That means what? Something to do without looking through or perceive or the way you see something. Okay. So what are the three pillars of sustainability? Economy, society and environment. Are you clear? So sustainability means preserving or maintaining resources. It will meeting our own needs without compromising the ability of the future generation. Okay. Next also we have learned about natural resources, renewable resources and non-renewable resources also we have learned. And also the literacy rate, sex ratio, enrollment in higher education, which is state, that also we have learned, isn't it? Next, policies for sustainable development and solar power in India. So, which is the highest installed solar capacity in India? Tamil Nadu. Which state? Tamil Nadu is the state with the highest installed solar capacity in India. So, how much megawatt it is producing? According to 2017, 31st July 2017, 1697 megawatt it has produced. Okay. So today we are going to see about only three headings: environmental policies in India, list of environmental acts in India, the growth story of Tamil Nadu, and the question answers I will mark and give. Okay, student. First heading: environmental policies in India. What do you know about this environmental policies in India? So, past 3 decades, our India was being evolved in environmental policy. Okay. So, these policies have covered a wide range of issues such as air pollution, water pollution, waste management and biodiversity conservation. So, India was struggling in past 3 decades. About what? Why India was struggling past 3 decades? Because of air pollution, water pollution, waste management and biodiversity conservation. So slowly it was come in control. Okay. If all these things reduce only, there should be development in environment. In our country also there should be a development. So India faces challenges in economic development. To achieve and limited resources, minimum externalities, and in the presence of an uncertain climate. Due to uncertain climate means sometimes more water will come, sometimes rain will be there, more flood will be there, less water will be there. These are the climate. According to the changes of the climate also, India faces more problem, more struggle. So one of the approaches to overcome this challenge is through the path of sustainable development. Okay. So according to our Supreme Court of India has interpreted and introduced new changes in environmental protection through a series of direction and judgment. So our court has introduced new changes in environment. How? Through protection, through a series of directions and judgment. Okay. So according to Article 51AG, the Constitution states, it shall be the duty of every citizens of India. What was the duty of each and every citizens of India? To protect and improve the natural environment. Okay, each and every person want to protect and improve the natural environment. Are you clear? According to Article 51AG, our Indian Constitution states that it should be the duty for every citizens of India. What is the duty of every citizens of India? To protect and improve the natural environment. Okay. So including forest, lake, rivers and wildlife, and to have compassion for living creatures also. They should protect all these things. Okay. So each and every person want to protect. What they want to protect? They want to protect our environment, natural environment like forest, lake, rivers, wildlife and more living creatures also we want to protect. According to Article 51AG, our Indian Constitution states these things. Okay. Next, development increases. How this development will increase? You all know, in one particular family, if the family is earning more income means that family is a rich family, that family is a well-developed family, isn't it? At the same time, in another family, if they are earning less amount of income, that family will faces more struggle, more problem, they will be a poor. So if we have more income, our standard of living will be high. So higher income, better education, better health, nutrition, less poverty and more equality of opportunity. If the development increases, the quality of life also increase. Okay, did you understand? Once again we can recall, there is a detailed question also, Roman number 5, second detail. Describe in detail about environmental policies in India. So this is very important question. So please listen once again. Describe the policies of described in detail about environmental policies in India. So 5 points. First point, for the past 3 decades, our India have been evolved, environmental policies in India have been evolved considerably over the past 3 decades. It covered a wide range of issues. What are the issues? Air pollution, water pollution, waste management and biodiversity conservation. Okay. Because of past 3 decades, about this pollution only, our India was struggling more. That is the first point. Second point, India faced challenges in economic development. Okay. To be achieved with limited resources, minimum externalities and in the presence of an uncertain climate. So one of the approaches to overcome this challenge is through the path of sustainable development. With the help of sustainable development only, India can oppose these challenges. Okay, that is second point. Third one, our Supreme Court of India has interpreted and introduced new changes in environmental protection through a series of directions and judgment. With the help of direction and judgment only, there was a change in environment. That is the third point. Fourth one, according to Article 51AG, Each and every Indian citizen should protect and improve the natural environment. Okay. Fifth point. If one people or one country's income want to increase, means they want to increase their development also. Development increases, the quality of life also will increase. Okay. Higher income, if that people will have higher income, better education, better health and nutrition, less poverty and more equality of opportunity. That is the last point. So please students study this thoroughly. Okay. Next one, list of environmental acts in India. There are 6 acts: 2010, 2002, 1986, 1980, 1974, 1972. So each and every act, what was the action taken according to this act? They have given this also. Roman number 4, Roman number 5, fourth answer. Mention any 5 environmental act and their action. This is also very important. Okay. First one, 2010. What act was passed? National Green Tribunal Act was passed. What was the action taken according to this act? Means environmental protection and conservation of forest and other natural resources. Second, 2002. According to 2002, what act was passed in 2002? Biological Diversity Act was passed in 2002. What was the action taken? To provide for conservation of biological diversity. Provide for conservation of biological diversity. Okay. Next, 1986 Act. That is the Environment Act or Protection Act. What was the action? Providing for the protection and improvement of the environment. 1986. Providing for the protection and improvement of the environment. Next, fourth one, 1980. 1980 Forest Act was considered, okay, or Conservation Act was passed. According to this act, what was the action taken? Means they want to check deforestation and encourage afforestation of non-forest areas. Near the, like a desert area, they want to plant more trees. Okay. According to 1980 Act, they want to check deforestation. People should not cut down the trees, and also they want to encourage the people or particular person to plant more trees where there is no plant. Which area was considered as no plant, they want to plant more trees. According to this Forest Act. When was the Forest Act started? 1980. Is also called Conservation Act. Okay. Next, fifth one, Water Act or Prevention and Control of Pollution Act. When it was passed? 1974. According to this act, what was the action taken? Means provides maintenance and restoration and quality of all types of surface and groundwater. Okay. Water Act 1974. Prevention and control of pollution. Okay, what was the action taken according to this act? They want to provide maintenance and restoration and quality of all types of surface and groundwater. Next, last, sixth one, Wildlife Protection Act. When this act was passed? Means 1972. Okay. What was the action taken according to this act? Providing protection to wildlife, wild animals and birds. Okay. So these are the list of environmental acts in India. Next one, the growth story of Tamil Nadu. How Tamil Nadu has grown. We all know, it is our state, Tamil Nadu, isn't it? At first, it suffers a lot. Slowly only it has developed. So Tamil Nadu is one of the states having achieved rapid progress with a relatively short period, despite it started from appalling levels of poverty, deprivation and inequality. At first, in Tamil Nadu, it was poor. Poverty only have. Okay. During the short period, Tamil Nadu, much to the consternation of many economists, initiated bold social programs such as universal midday meals in primary school. So many leaders, many economists come forward and they developed this Tamil Nadu. How? First one, midday meals in primary schools. Okay, and started putting in place an extensive social infrastructure, like they are building more schools, health centers, road, public transport, water supply, electricity connection, and much more. In olden days, there is no electricity, isn't it? There is no proper road, no hospital, no schools. So slowly, many economists has initiated these things. Okay, they have built more schools, health centers, road, public transport, water supply, electricity connection, and many things. So, compared to olden days, today Tamil Nadu has some of the best public service among all Indian states, and many of them are accessible to all on a non-discriminatory basis. So, there is no evidence that the cultivation of human capability has been at the cost of conventional economic success, such as fast economic growth. Tamil Nadu have some of the highest per capita income and lowest poverty rate among all India. So, compared to other Indian states, our Tamil Nadu has developed a little. So, there is high per capita income and low poverty rate. Okay. Economic growth in turn has enabled this state to sustain and consolidate active social policy. This is an important example of complementary between economic growth and public support. So, we can see who has said this, means An Uncertain Glory by Nobel laureate Professor Amartya Sen only said this word. Okay. Next, before concluding our lesson, we can recap. Before concluding our lesson, we will have a small recap. So, development. Development refers to the progress of a particular field or a particular person. Economic development means overall growth of all sectors of the economy. The major indicators of economic development are per capita income, net national product, purchasing power parity, and human development index. Human resource is necessary for the progress of any country. Sustainable development means development should take place without damaging the environment and preserve it for the future. Next, the Wildlife Protection Act 1972 is aimed at protection to wild animals and birds. Thermal power plant emit large quantity of carbon dioxide which is harmful to the environment. Okay, now we can mark the answers. Okay, first choose the correct answer. First one, A is the correct answer. Okay, second question, D is the correct answer. Collective abilities of people. Third one, B, income is the correct answer. Fourth one, C, N and P is the correct answer. Fifth one, A, average. Sixth one, D, India. Seventh one, C, China. Eighth one, A, is both A and R are true and R explains A. That is the correct answer. Ninth one, A is the correct answer. 10th one, A, gender is the correct answer. 11th one, C, Tamil Nadu is the correct answer. 12th question, D, the number of females per 1000 male is the correct answer. Next, 13th question, that is C, sustainable development is the correct answer. 14th question, C is the correct answer, paper. 15th one, A is the correct answer, Tamil Nadu. 16th, C is the correct answer, non-renewable. 17th, D is the correct answer, carbon dioxide. Okay. Next, second, Roman number 2, fill in the blanks. Economic progress of any country is known as economic development. Second one, the headquarters of HRD ministry is in Shastri Bhavan, New Delhi. Third one, the state having the highest literacy rate in India is Kerala. Fourth one, Human Development Report of the World prepared and released by United Nations Development Program. Fifth one, groundwater is an example of renewable resources. Sixth one, the book An Uncertainty Glory was written by Professor Amartya Sen. Next, Roman number 3, match the following. Development, part of daily life, human resources, education, solar energy, renewable resources, 1972 Wildlife Protection Act. Okay, Roman number 4, question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 also I have marked already. Seventh one, what is solar power? What is solar power? Page number 289. Under the heading Solar Power in India. Solar power is the conservation of energy from sunlight into electricity, either directly using photovoltaic cells or indirectly using concentrated solar power. Solar panels absorb the sunlight as a source of energy to generate electricity. Okay. Next, Roman number 5, first question also I have marked and third also I have marked. Second and fourth today I will mark and give. So second one, describe in detail about environmental policies in India. Page number 289. Under the heading environmental policies in India, that fully, okay, up to equality of opportunity. Next, fourth question, mention any 5 environmental acts and their action. That also page number 289. Under the heading list of environmental acts in India, any 5 you can write. There are 6 they have given, but study all the 6. Suppose if you won't forget also you can write, okay. So that tabular column fully. Okay students. Go through this lesson and study the book back answer thoroughly. So I have completed one unit, economics unit 1, I have completed. Okay. Do the best, try to be best and all the best.